Hello, I'm Gino. Welcome to Dazzle TV. It's 5:55 a.m. here in Numancia, Aklan in the Philippines, and I'm getting ready to go on my morning walk. In the news here in the Philippines, the dollar is really strong against the Philippine peso. It is now 58.67 pesos per $1. And that's the highest it's been in almost 2 years here in the Philippines. And that's making a lot of expats here, or people that have income coming in here to the Philippines, happy, because that's a significant increase. Only a couple of months ago, the peso was at like 54 pesos to the dollar. Like for Dazzle and I, what that means is on our $1,000 a month budget, that gives us an additional 4,500 pesos a month. And that's a lot here in the Philippines. That's probably like 2 weeks of grocery for Dazzle, Liana, and I. Another news item here in our area in Aklan province, there was an oil spill in New Washington, Aklan a few days ago. And I know my friend Steve is not going to be happy about that, because he has a house in New Washington. Steve is in Las Vegas. Oh, this house, they really planted a lot of plants on their lot here. Really looks nice. I see they have a papaya. I see a coconut. New Washington, Aklan here in our province is known for oysters. I mean, the oysters from New Washington, Aklan, they send them all over the Philippines, and especially in Boracay. So hopefully it doesn't affect the oyster industry in New Washington. My topic this morning is many people are moving or retiring here in the Philippines. I am busy now answering my email every morning, messages on my WhatsApp number. It's from people that are wanting to move to the Philippines and asking me different questions. And what's surprising to me is a lot more people with kids are moving to the Philippines. In the past, I've always gotten email from single people or married couples without kids that were wanting to move to the Philippines. But now I have a few people that I'm advising about the Philippines that have kids and they want to move here to the Philippines. I actually think, and this is just my opinion, as far as kids' education, being educated in the United States and being educated here in the Philippines, I rate them pretty much equal. Because more likely, if you're in the United States, you're gonna send your kids to public school. And here in the Philippines, most expats I know, they send their kids here to private schools. The private schools here in the Philippines have smaller number of kids in the classrooms, and they usually hire the best teachers here to work in the private schools. And when your kid reaches that college age where they're going to attend college and university, there are very good schools here in the Philippines. Many foreigners actually come here to the Philippines to study, especially in the field of medicine. The big advantage of studying medicine here, like nursing, lab tech, a radiology tech, is you get more hands-on here while you're in school here. They don't have the big malpractice lawsuits here in the Philippines. So students here, while they're attending school, they are allowed to do more. One of the reasons why people are moving to the Philippines is the rising cost of housing in the United States. People are getting priced out of housing. Their salaries aren't keeping up with inflation and the cost of housing in the United States. Many, especially on Social Security, are afraid they can't make ends meet in the United States and are looking for cheaper housing and a cheaper cost of living here in the Philippines. I'll give you an example of housing, the cost of housing here in the Philippines. I just did a video on a 2-bedroom, 1-bath furnished apartment in Kalibo, Aklan. And the cost for the monthly rent for that apartment is $210 a month. And the apartment is located in the center of town, walking distance to the public market and walking distance to 2 malls. Also, it's a 10-minute drive to the beach. I'll put a link in the description box of this video so you can see that apartment. You just can't find housing like that price anymore in the United States. The cost of living in the provinces is definitely cheaper. But the provinces here in the Philippines is not for everyone. If you want a more American style lifestyle, you will have to live in a city here in the Philippines. My recommendation for a city here in the Philippines is Iloilo City. In my opinion, Iloilo City is one of the best cities to retire or move to here in the Philippines. It's the cleanest city here in the Philippines, and you will have all the Western style amenities in Iloilo City, and the people are so nice in Iloilo City. Of course, if you pick a city, the cost for living in a city here in the Philippines is going to be more than if you live in the provinces. Sometimes the costs are equal to living in the United States. Like if you select BGC in Manila, I know that's a very expensive area here in the Philippines. I also think that there's a little bit of FOMO, FOMO, fear of missing out that's going on. Many people are in a rush to move or retire to the Philippines because they see all these YouTube videos and Facebook posts regarding the Philippines, and they see how people are happy that they're living here in the Philippines. My recommendation, do your research. Do your recon. Recon is coming here to the Philippines for 30 days and checking out a few places here in the Philippines. Like check out a city, check out a province. Visit as many places in that 30 days while you're here in the Philippines. Don't just sell everything you own and then move here to the Philippines. Know what you are getting yourself into. Can you handle leaving family and friends in the United States? Starting a new life in a foreign country is not easy, especially if you've never done it before. Another reason I think people are moving away from the United States is people are just tired of the politics, tired of all the dividedness in the United States. I've been here in the Philippines for 13 years, and rarely do I talk to anyone here regarding politics. Dazzle and I, we go to expat get-togethers, and politics never gets mentioned. It's always usually what activities that we are doing here in the Philippines. It usually involves a lot of food and beer, of course. People are looking for a more simple life. And life here in the Philippines, especially here in the provinces, is very slow paced. People here watch sunrises. They go watch sunsets together with their partners. I'm talking to a friend now in the United States, and he just wants out of the US. He is older now, and he just remembers how respectful people are in Southeast Asia regarding older people especially. Another reason for many that are coming here to the Philippines is they want to find love. For many, they just want to meet a Filipina. They have seen and heard how Filipinas treat their partners, and they just want to give it a try. I know for me, when I lived in the United States for over 25 years, I always felt that the United States was one of the best places to live in the world. But from talking to people now in the United States, they just don't feel that anymore about the United States and are just looking for a better option. Thank you for your continued support of our channel. Dazzle, Leanna, and I, we truly appreciate your support. Take care, everyone.
Thank you for watching. We'll see you in our next